backers. You have your same reads and your same job. You can widen a little bit and get your eyes on the guard and play football. If we go stack Willie, get your eyes on the guard, drop to the middle of the field, and we got our red cover, right? Okay? And you're coming, okay? So that would be stacked to start with. And we have other blitzes we can teach and get into as time goes on.
Personnel-wise, they typically have a very strong offensive line. I know they have a highly touted offensive lineman who's a Division I player, and I anticipate him being a challenge to handle. They have a blazing fast everything player who was on the front page of the Star Tribune Sports today, and he's so explosive that even when you do everything almost right, if he gets a little seam, when they run power and he gets a little seam, then he might break it, even though everybody's pretty much doing the right thing. He can just break an arm tackle, or he can find a little hole, and then you just can't catch him because he's that good.
Yeah, he's a special player. And like I said, I don't know if from 0 to 10 yards, I don't know if there is. Like I said, his 40 time, obviously there's track kids and that, but he's an explosive kid, and he just is so good on both sides of the ball. I think everyone kind of notices the offense and him running the ball, but I'm not sure he's a better. I mean, he's an unbelievably good safety too, and he's physical. And he can play like a linebacker if you need him. He can play. He's just a really talented kid and just a great athlete and a smart kid. I tell it to everybody because I just want them to know that he's near a 4.0 GPA, and he's so well rounded in what he does that he's a special player where people see it, but he's also special in many other ways, and he's a huge asset for us.
Summertime at CountryChev.com means the best selection and best deals of the year. Buying online is easier than you think. Log on to CountryChev.com right now and see the exceptional inventory of Chevy cars, trucks, and summer specials. With Chevy certified service and a sales team dedicated to your satisfaction, you can buy with confidence. Need your vehicle delivered? CountryChev.com can make the arrangements. Shop the rest and buy from the best. CountryChev.com.
Backers, make sure we're deep enough. Looks like we're crowding, making it harder to scrape. Control the line of scrimmage, and then fight. Don't let that tight end off. Don't let him off onto our backer. Good movement. Pretty good face defense.
Is everybody felt sorry for themselves a couple times on a PAT, and they made it. Because we gave up a touchdown. But this is what wins the game. You guys go get one. Let's go. So listen, if you guys block a PAT on Saturday, you all get a personal pizza, the whole defense.
Go! Let's go block one,
go! Block a
Go!
PAT.
You like that?
Let's go! But you can't interfere. You can't get a late hit or anything. A PAT field goal, we'll be fine. Let's go. PAT. Remember, guys, tell yourself.
Yeah, I think it was funny, Friday it was super hot, and he's jumping in the middle of really kind of old lineman receiver drills just to show I want to be out there. I want you to see I'm not afraid of competition. And he's an extremely competitive young man. I think he's learning now, and I think his process right now is learning that if you're going to win championships as a team leader, you can't do it on your own. That it truly takes everyone around you, and they got to believe in you, and there's more to making the players better around you than you becoming the best player. I think, and that's a process for him, because I think as he's been a kid going through he's been able to kind of put him on my back, boys, and I'll get you the win. And now as people get older and people get bigger, he's starting to learn. You got to trust your teammates, and you got to believe in them, and he's doing a great job of that. And I think he's truly starting to accept the role of what a quarterback is, and that is not just being the best player, like being a leader on the field, but making the 10 people in the huddle feel like they're better because of him.
What I'm excited about is I think, like I said, our kids have been very receptive it feels like we have a fair amount of depth at a lot of important positions on defense. We're kind of groping in a few places to have enough support to have a strong varsity group at certain positions that I don't want to give away. But it really feels like we're improving, and that's what we can control. And I don't know how the game will go. You never really do. I mean, if the matchups are tremendously not in our favor, and we just can't keep up with them because we're just not that fast or not that strong, then we'll figure that out. And I don't anticipate that, though. I anticipate that we'll do very well. Or they could go the other way. I mean, we have some very dynamic offensive players in the same way, and they can break tackles and go 90 yards at the drop of a hat or make big pass plays, and just like they do. And you just don't know when those plays will come and how they'll play out in a game. As I said, what we can control is how well we play, and I like to hope that it's a competitive game and that our players are focused and excited, and we see the kind of improvement during the game even that we've seen during camp.